Hi guys, welcome back to Dixie's Dollars. This channel is all about budgeting, sinking funds, paying off debt. Today we are doing our first paycheck of July, and you will notice that this is a large paycheck. So just to give some context, this is my husband's paycheck, my paycheck, and my sign-on bonus for my new job. So I'll go into more depth in that as we go throughout the video. But if this is the channel for you, you can go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel. I do try to upload weekly, so we would love to have you join us. Okay, so we're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna start out with our cash envelopes. This is just like our everyday expenses, things that we use like on the go. I normally stuff mine and then my husband's, but I really haven't been taking my wallet to work. I've just been like pulling the cash out, same thing with my husband. So I think I'm just gonna stick with just putting it in here, and then I usually just leave it on my desk and then we pull from it when we need. So we're going to start out with our groceries. Now we are adding more to our grocery fund with like our new setup and moving in with our brother-in-law. We want to make sure that we're contributing as much as we can like around the house. So there's a lot of us here. So we're gonna go ahead and add some more in groceries. So we're gonna do 150. So 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, and I break it up like that because most places nowadays, like with COVID and everything, don't really accept $100 bills, and I learned that the hard way. So I try to break it up as much as I can. So 50, 100, 20, 40, and 50. Also, I desperately need to get my nails done. It's like killing me that I'm making these videos without my nails done. For dining out, we're gonna add a little bit more, and I only am doing, like normally I wouldn't, but I feel like we need to add a little bit more because with my job and like how long the commute is, sometimes I'm just hungry and want to grab something while I'm out, even though I brought food with me. But anyways, I won't go on to that, but we're gonna be adding 60 to dining out. So we're gonna do 20, 40, 50, 60. The way that my husband and I split this is like 30-30, which usually works. Sometimes one of us will use more, just depending. For gas, we're gonna do our usual 50. So 20, 40, 45, 50. And then for shopping, so I have it highlighted because I have that amount in the account right now that we've set aside specifically. That's from my sign-on bonus, and we used around $225 for Prime Day, but we had already talked about using that amount previously. So I don't really feel guilty about using it for Prime Day. I mean, I definitely could have used it for other things, but I mean, we've been like pushing really hard on paying our debt, so we just got like a few little items that we wanted / needed. For dates, we're not going to do anything, no forgiving. And then I did leave a $47 amount in our account just in case we need like some extra buffer money, because I found that like with changing budgets, sometimes it doesn't go as planned and you need an extra few dollars, and if you don't budget that, then what do? So we are going to move on to our automatic bills. And I've explained this before, but all of our bills come out on a credit card right now that's paid off. I actually probably need to put more on that credit card, like more money down, because there were some unexpected expenses like with bills that I didn't realize we were being charged with. So I definitely need to like put some more money to that card. But eventually the goal is to be ahead like 3 months on our bills, so we don't have to use a credit card for it. But for now, while we're paying off our debt, this just works best for us. And then I do have For the first one, it's train, and that's because I take the train daily to work. And so it's usually around like $180 a month for like a monthly ticket. But because I didn't have that money up front, I've just been like setting aside money for it. So I have $92 in the account right now, but I didn't want to pull that out because I'm still obviously taking the train daily. Moving on to our pet insurance, we're going to do 20 and 21, 22. We're not going to count what's in here because I'm going to make a separate video where I'm pulling out like all of my expenses. And then for car insurance, we're going to do 125. 125. I spoke in our last video about our car insurance going down, but I honestly didn't even realize that my husband's insurance was with this family, and so they got like a discount on it. But it's actually cheaper for him to go onto my car insurance, so it did go up. It's like the same amount that I was paying before, so it's around $240. When I switched my address, it went down to like $130, I think, but now it's gonna go back up to $240, which isn't a big deal because that's what we were originally paying anyways. For our phone bill, we're gonna do 51. And as I spoke earlier, so like this check is a little bit larger because why is there nothing in Apple? Did I accidentally take out 22 earlier? We'll come back to that. I'm still gonna stuff the 22 for Apple, but I'm pretty sure I accidentally took that out earlier and placed it in here when I was making some reels earlier, but we'll see that at the end. I guarantee there'll be $22 left over that we'll put back in here. But back to the amount of the check. So I got paid my normal, which is around like $1,200. And then my bonus was $1,500, and then my husband got paid $1,000. So when you combine all that together with taxes, retirement, all of that, I think the total came out to be like $3,250, which is like one of our largest checks ever. So that's why you'll see in our sinking funds we're able to stuff so much. Like, thank God we can. But yeah, so like that's why you'll see some of the amounts are more than usual. So for Apple, we're gonna do 22. And then for entertainment, we're gonna do 34. This is like all of our streaming services, our AMC subscription. 32, 33, and 34. I hate this little glare that these do. I know it's just from like the flash and everything, but kind of bothers me like when I'm going back and editing. For gym, we're gonna do 15. And then for car loan, we're gonna do 225, which is our normal. Oops. 1, 2, 20, and 25. So 1, 2, 20, 25. And then for miscellaneous, it's gonna be our tithe. So since my husband and I moved, we're kind of in the process of finding a church that we want to be a part of. And tithing is really important to us, and so we don't want to just like tithe to a random church that we visited. So I think what we decided on is we're just gonna save our tithe in here, and then until we find a church that we want to go to, then we'll just take the tithe out of here and go ahead and tithe that, and then just start our regular tithe from there. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 20, 25, and this was the total amount of tithe like from this paycheck. The previous paychecks we were tithing to our previous church. 1, 2, 3, 20, and 25. Awesome, so that's it for our bills. And then let's go over here to our sinking funds. I am so excited about our sinking funds because we have just been like killing it right now with paying off some credit card debt as well as some of our medical debt. So I was looking forward to this bonus paycheck because I knew I wanted to put some of it towards our medical bills and some other bills that we had. So for credit card debt, and this is simply just our minimum payments right now, only until we pay off our medical bills. Once our medical bills are paid off, then we'll start throwing all of this towards our credit card. And I think I mentioned in the last video, but we're only living off of one paycheck, which is my husband's paycheck. My paycheck is simply just going to all of our debt, savings, everything like that. So let's go ahead and set aside 485. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 70, 75, 80, and 85. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 70, 75, 80, 85. And then I wrote the balance in total that we've put towards this month, which is $591 towards our credit cards. That way I kind of just like keep track of how much I'm actually putting towards them. For medical bills, we're gonna be doing $725. I'm so excited about this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20, and 25. Oh my word, I'm so excited. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20, 25. I think our goal overall was like 2,500. I know there's like some small little medical bills that are still coming in, but nothing crazy. So in total that we've put towards medical bills so far is around 1,500. So I'm actually going to add this little $1,000 slip that I got from the Aesthetic Dollar, and that way it just kind of helps me know that I've already put like $1,000 towards there. And so oh come on, it wants to be a pain. I know they fit because I tried it earlier. There we go. That way, like, it's like a motivator. Like, I know I've already put $1,000 towards medical bills in the back of my mind, because like when I opened this, it was empty, and so it's kind of like, it's like all the money's gone already. But I know in my heart that I've been putting like money towards it. We're gonna do nothing for Christmas yet, nothing for vacation. We have a little bit in our emergency fund and car maintenance, but we're not gonna be adding. And then, don't kill me for this, but I am due for a major hair Reno 911 thing. My roots have grown out. I definitely need some like highlights and tonage. So from my bonus check, I went ahead and set aside 300. 1, 2, 3. I don't think it's gonna cost 300. It doesn't typically, but sometimes with highlights and like what you're getting done, haircuts and stuff, it can get expensive. So I just wanted to be like over prepared, and then whatever I have left will just go over to our medical bills. So I want to just be on the safe side with the 300. And then I want to explain the buffer. So the buffer that I'm adding, the $140, is towards like one of our emergency credit cards that we used. And that was for our move, because I was totally shocked at how much a U-Haul truck cost to move across country, and we were just unexpected. Like, we did not expect that amount at all. So now that I've like started majorly putting some money towards our medical bills, I want to start paying that off like ASAP. So we're going to do 140. Let me see here. 5, 10, something seems off about this. Let me see. You know what, let's go back to, we'll leave the buffer for a moment. Only because something about that seems odd. Let's add the savings first. The savings is actually some money that I want to give back to my grandma that she had lent me for a little bit. I think the total was around 500. So let's actually go ahead and add that. So we're gonna add 150 into here. I always hate sometimes when like the amounts don't go as you plan as you go. So we're definitely gonna be adding 100, 5, 10. How much is left here? 1, 2, 3. feel like I'm missing a 20 probably is what it is. 2 20s. Let's leave that right there, because I know that it's hard to explain, but I know in my mind that $7 needs to go back into here. Where is it? It's going to go, I think this was my problem. So earlier, I'm just gonna do this on camera so you guys can see how this goes sometimes. So this is 34. See, there's a 20 that I shouldn't have put in there. I knew I did something wrong there. 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. And then that one doesn't go in there. So 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. That goes in here. So then all of this is extra. That shouldn't be in there. So 20, 10. I don't even ask me how I did that. I have no idea how that even happened, but it did. So this is this, and this is the only amount for entertainment. I don't really know how much to explain other than I know what this is for. So the $34, 20, 30, 31, 32, 34, and then another 34 is for like all of our entertainment services, because that's from last week and this week. And then the $7 that you see right here is from our Panera subscription. I'm gonna grab that back in here. So chaotic sometimes. It's also really late when I'm filming this, so please, 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 please forgive me. And then since there's only $7 in here for 1 week of Panera, I'm gonna go ahead and add another $7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's it. So I have that figured out. I knew I was like missing some amounts. Right here. Okay, and then so we're gonna go back and add our buffer. So it should be 140, so 120, 40 right here. Sorry for all of that confusion. So that's it for our sinking fund. And then I don't even remember earlier, but I knew I was missing money out of Apple, and this is it right here. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. See, I told you it was going to be $22. I knew it. And this is what happens when you budget super late at night and you make these videos before you have work the next day. Learn from my mistakes. Do it like during the day. But I was so tired when I got home that I took a little nap, and then I woke up and it was like 9 o'clock. I was like, I literally have so much stuff I should be doing right now, but anyways, that's besides the point. So thank you guys so much for joining this cash stuffing. I know it was a little chaotic, but you know, what would be budgeting without some messed up numbers and real life scenarios? But if you like this video, you can go ahead and like it, subscribe to our channel, and I'm so thankful for all of you. You guys are so sweet, constant encouragement. It really does mean the world to us to know that you guys are in the same boat as us. We're rooting each other on, and that's what matters the most in this budget community. So we would love to have you join our debt-free journey, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys.